I don't even know what sewer crawler is. I have to look it up. Okay, so it's a 3-mana 1/1 battlecry summon a 2/3 giant rat. I don't think that card has ever seen play. Okay, so that's why I can't, because they're not.
Yeah,
in
they have
yet.
to be in the game. So now I can spectate.
Okay.
Okay. If the client doesn't break. Cool. Uh-oh. Come on.
You can do it,
Come on.
client.
There we go. All right. So it looks like we have Rod with the Hunter, and we've got Andrew with the Warlock, and my client's freaking out. There we go. Sweet. Are you able to spectate?
Yes, I'm seeing this
Awesome.
already. I'm seeing Rat Trap, which is amazing. I'm excited. He kept it too, so good. Good
Yeah,
for him.
I mean, you got to keep Rat Trap. Like, what? You can't throw that back. I think that's against the rules.
And Andrew has Happy Ghoul.
So I remember Rod said he put Happy Ghoul in all of Andrew's deck. All of them.
Job's done.
Tracking really quick pick. Take that Houndmaster. So it looks like we've got, I mean, so Rod he was kind of nice. Andrew does have kind of a real deck. I think this is the Meat Wagon, similar Meat Wagon Warlock I was laddering with a month or two ago. Have you seen that deck before?
No.
It's very unique. You want to play your Meat Wagons, which get Summoning Portal in the deck, and then the goal is to have Glinda, Glinda Crowskin, and then all your stuff has Echo, so you play a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of fun.
Honestly, it's just fun to say Meat Wagon.
Oh, absolutely. You're never sad when you get to say Meat Wagon. We got the Happy Ghoul out.
It's beautiful. So Happy Ghoul would stand for Happy Hearthstone, because Andrew, that's his podcast. So that's brilliant. I love this.
But this is nice. Rod gets to sweep away since this minion damages the minions that attacks next to them, so not too bad.
Yeah, next to whomever this attacks, so that's going to be really good for clearing.
And we've got
things.
that
Does
Rat
Andrew
Trap
have
up.
anything that can deal with it? Yes, Hellfire just will sweep that right away.
Hellfire's great. It does suck because it puts his giant behind, but he's not super worried about that.
And here's the card that I was laughing about earlier,
Dinomancy.
Sewer Crawler, which I had to look up.
I had to look it up too. I was like, Sewer Crawler, what's this guy?
Which, if it doesn't die, would be prime for a Dinomancy
Yeah.
next turn. Only, no, wait a minute. Dinomancy only works on beasts.
It does. But the 2/3 is a
that-
beast. And I like him just going for the weapon here. He's got the Void Lord in hand, so it's not too bad. Rod gets to make a big old rat boy.
That is a big rat.
And he's
That is
going
very
for
large.
my strategy of hit them in the face so they have less life.
And all of these cards are golden as well. I am really impressed.
I mean, if you're going to play Dinomancy, it better be a golden one.
What can Andrew do here?
So he doesn't have a way to combo his Meat Wagons, which is kind of a bummer. He could play
The
one of
Sea
his
Giant
giants,
is super, yeah.
which that's not bad.
Yeah.
Getting down an 8/8, contest the 6/7 quite well.
And he pulls Deathstalker Rexar. Like, my mind is just scrambling to go, what is the play here? Because I don't know the point of the tech.
And I think the problem is there really isn't one.
It's fun, is what it is.
He gets the to my side, strong.
Yeah, I don't think he can count on having any kind of silence in his deck, so
Yeah.
it's probably just a good play to get rid of the Lord.
Now the good thing is they both have perfect information since they built the decks for their opponents.
This is true. Except for they don't have information about their own deck.
That's very true,
A bit more difficult.
which is kind of fun. I like that a lot.
I
So
want
if you're,
to see that rat trap go off. Do
I
you
know,
think
that's
he'll
what I
be
was
able
just
to
about to
play
say.
3 cards in one turn.
And he can Dinomancy the Rat Trap? Oh, man. Yeah, he just trades off his boys. I guess he just wants to get the Meat Wagon out there. He doesn't have anything to kill it, which is kind of a bummer, because he could just go bananas with that Sea Giant. But if Rod leaves the Summoning Portal, it's bad news bears, which he knows. Big ol' fledgling.
He's gonna take out the Farseer.
I'm surprised. Well, now we get to see Andrew potentially go bananas with the Summoning Portal if he knows what's going on. His stuff's
Is
gonna
he
be
gonna
very
read the
cheap.
play?
He doesn't have anything that he can do like super degenerate in his hand right now. I kind of would like to see him draw first, but he's like, screw it, let's go. Let's Summoning Portal. All his minions very cheap.
He's
If
got
only he had
8
that
mana
Glinda.
left.
Just wants to try and take care of the fledgling, but that doesn't do it.
But he doesn't, yeah, it's not going to do it. How many cards has he cast so far? Are we going to see a rat?
Oh, I would love that so much. And it looks like we might see that rat.
We are going to see a rat.
Oh, and the giant rat! How many tournaments have you seen this guy right here? It's a Doom Rat. And he can even attack with it. Yep.
That is lethal. That's
Wow, Rat Trap coming in for the win. And there we
and he
have
puts it on the Vicious Fledgling.
Rod taking the game 1. That's pretty crazy.
Doom Rat.
All right, so we get Rod with game 1 there. Victory with that. And I didn't expect that. That actually, the Rat Trap actually won the game there. That's kind of crazy.
I'm kind of trying to think if he had enough, if he got Wind Fury off of the Fledgling. But yeah, that... So what do you think about all of the different things that Andrew put in his deck?
I like it. I think it's good that they both had semi-legitimate decks, which is nice there. Semi-legitimate.
I mean, the Hunter just was able to be very aggressive, which, I mean, Dynamancy is usually quite slow.
Usually it's terrible. With Vicious Fledgling, it's not bad.
Yeah, I liked it.
If you want to let him know we're good for the next one, we can battle it out. Oh, this is a great series. I'm super happy. I'm glad we got to cast this one.
They will try new decks or...
Well, we know Rod can't play Hunter.
Right.
And that Meat Wagon Warlock deck is pretty legitimate. Minus the Happy Ghouls, I think, are the only things that are kind of garbage. It's funny.
Okay, so we're waiting for them to start up again. I'm going to take a look at the lists of... I know that both of them, I'm pretty sure both of them had Chameleon in their priest decks.
Yeah, Chameleos is going to be well represented.
Okay, we have Paladin and Hunter.
Okay, so...
I'm going to see what kind of Hunter deck that Rod built for Andrew.
Let's see how nice he was.
It looks like a Death Rattle kind of summon here. They've got the silver... What are they called? The Silver Vanguard?
The 7-drop?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look.
The one that, yeah, when it dies, it summons, and then you can get the ooze, the Seeping Oozly, to take that battle cry, or to take that death rattle.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like we have some kind of Dragon Paladin, which we all know is the top tier deck right now.
That is awesome. And he got it to pull off, like, right away. The Cathedral Gargoyle had a dragon in hand to work off of.
Cathedral Gargoyle is actually a really good
him.
card.
Yeah, the question when it first came out, I think, was how many dragons do you have to put in your deck to kind of guarantee that it's going to work?
Yeah, exactly. But if we ever see in future sets good dragons for Paladin, it could be really good.
I have put Marsh Drake in my aggro paladins many a time and never regretted it.
Yeah, it's really, especially in like the odd decks, because you always have dudes to trade into the 2/1s.
Yes, yeah.
I like it in the odd rogue too.
I think you should put it out. Yes, do it.
He just goes for it. He's like, don't even care. I got a 5-4 out. Let's go. So let's
Are you
see.
as impressed as I am by the number of golden cards?
I know, Rod just showing him. So I like the Oozlings. So we have a heavy Death Rattle Recruit Hunter going on for Andrew here. And the Oozlings are actually pretty good.
Is he sad that he has Katharina Winterwisp in hand? Because that's probably a battle cry he would have wanted to get when he cast it.
Oh man, Holy Wrath. He goes face too. He said, no respect for this. We're going face. Love it.
How much? He got 4 damage off of it because he drew the Twilight Drake.
And it looks like, looking at the deck list, there's a lot of big cards that could have got, so.
See, there we go.
Wrath.
Silver Vanguard. That's exactly what he wants. Then he wants that to die and then
So that's
pull
a
out,
good one.
I'm guessing, King Crush?
So let's see what 8-drop. It's an 8-drop, right? He's got. Is it an 8-drop that it pulls?
Yes, I believe so. Let me look back on the recruit an 8-cost minion.
So the ones
Comes
in
from
there
Silver
are
Vanguard.
Katharina and the Lich King. Is what he
Okay,
has.
he has Katharina in hand.
So it's gonna be a Lich King. Okay, so he
Is
can
that the only
potentially
one?
have. No, because he has other death battles in the deck, right? He's got. No, that is it.
Uh-oh.
So he's gonna get a lot of Lich Kings. That could
But
be
he'll
gross.
only get one? Because it'll pull it out of the deck, right? And then that's
Yeah.
it. And then the other one won't have something to pull.
So he's really
But he
probably
doesn't know
sad, like
that.
you said. He is probably sad he has that Winter Wisp. And that's a big
Yeah, please
gargoyle,
don't
though.
draw the Lich King right now, because that would... There we go.
Even then, like, what is it? Turn 7 Lich King, and you still have all your mana. It's not bad.
Yes,
other
but he was
8-drops.
probably hoping for something to come out of that death rattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the emote there. So let's see, we have Rod with the Valinar. Not too bad. Valinar. He's got too many weapons in hand, though.
Oh, Chad is telling us that we have the pictures and names confused because on our picture we have Rod Johnson at the top and Andrew at the bottom, and then the way we're spectating is Andrew at the top.
I know, I
and,
couldn't adjust that. I could swap them after this.
Okay, yeah. We're on a 5-minute delay, guys. Sorry. So he's got 5 mana left. What should we go for? Emerald Spellstone only would give him 3 wolves.
And you want more than 3 wolves.
You do.
And
Are you going
there's
to play
the
the secret
eternal
just to pump it
happy
up?
ghoul.
No. Okay, we'll go face.
It's like, you know what? You gotta get that face damage in when you can. And which trap does he have up right now? He has Wandering Monstar.
Equality is great here.
Oh, the Avenging Wrath, too. It's disgusting.
Beautiful combo. That's pretty much a complete clear. Guaranteed. Unless you are like the worst, unluckiest person
All
that
face.
has ever lived.
Every time, all face.
Oh, I don't know. I think I would have cleared the Demolisher with Valinir myself. But the amount of like damage that thing does over time is ridiculous if he gets it behind a taunt.
Yeah, I probably would too, but Rod's, like, you know what? You gotta hit him in the face as much as you can.
This is true. You want to break Valinir so you can get Twilight Drake buffed up, or even Righteous Protector buffed up.
Either one's
then-
not bad. Now he's gonna put out the puppies.
See, now, I would have cast Explosive Trap and then gotten one more puppy.
Yeah, I think he just was, I guess, afraid of getting bursted down. And that was a pretty
It's
aggressive
true.
play
The
by
Death
Rod.
Coil, 5 health is really key here, especially since Rod is being so aggressive and goes
just-
face again.
Yeah, he's just it's like, I don't respect. He's got Lay on Hands. You're going on the
the one
Righteous
buff he
Protector.
wanted.
That's
Righteous
really
Protector's
good.
gonna taunt a lot.
At 5-3. That's not bad. I was,
See,
I was
he's real
wondering
lucky
if,
that didn't hit his divine
I
shield.
know, I was like, is he gonna get punished for leaving it alive?
Katharina Winterwisp, what is it going to bring out with the battle cry?
What other beasts do we have? Swamp King Dread.
Swamp King Dread!
That's pretty good. His options were Swamp King Dread and King Crush.
Oh, and Valinir breaks his weapon! I'm guessing
That-
he didn't think of that before he put the True Silver Champion up.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Do you lay on hands here? No. Uther of the Even Blade.
Yeah, I guess he wants to pat it,
No?
draw some cards,
Yeah.
see what he gets. Probably keep
I
hitting
mean,
face.
Uther of the Even Blade gives you 5 armor.
If he can find... If his Avenging Wrath hits 3 face, though, next turn, he could potentially kill Andrew, which is kind
This
of
is
bananas.
true.
Get
Holy
a
crap,
12-12.
that's a big dinosaur.
It's a big dino.
But he doesn't have any taunt.
I wonder if he's going to respect the 1-1. I would.
Oh no, I just put on Explosive Trap.
That's true.
But he does have Consecration in hand as well.
I guess he wants to get down this Umbra, too, so then maybe his Vanguard will trigger. I like that. Alright, let's see if he just goes for the Avenging Wrath Consecration. He just needs 3 Wrath Bolts to hit.
That's It's a lot of big bodies on the board, though. Let's see how lucky he gets.
Let's see if RNGesus is on his side.
1.
No.
2. No.
Oh, man. And that's way
King
too
Crush.
much. So it looks like Andrew's gonna take this one. That's a lot of big dinos on the board.
He crossed his fingers and tried for it. I respect that.
Yeah. So it looks like Hunter's doing really well in this series.
Yeah. Both hunters have won the match so far.
Yeah, so we have both up a game with Hunter. If you want to let them know to hold on for a second so I can reorientate them.
Yes.
I'm going to go to us. What do you think of that game? Dragon, Paladin versus Recruit Hunter? Not too bad.
Yes. I was excited that all of the different dragon synergy cards that he had enough dragons to work with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that...
Maybe we'll start seeing after that match. We're going to start seeing Dragon Paladin everywhere. The ladder will be just littered with Dragon Paladin. All right, you can.
I want to go and make one right away. I'll just say that right now.
After this, let's go. Just go ladder with Dragon Paladin.
Yep. I'm gonna make it a thing. Let's start a trend.
Yeah, and I think that's what's gonna happen because of this game. You can let them know we're good. I'll fix it. Sorry guys, this is my first time running the stream for the UHL, so I'm kind of a scrub lord. I hope you guys still love me.
Everyone is very understanding around
But at
here.
least I have my my cute little Murloc coffee cup. What is it? The Murloc Tiny Fin cup. That's what it is.
Do you see that as I'm sending messages out to them to go ahead? Do you see that new short that Hearthstone put up with the little Murloc?
It's so cute. I almost cried a little bit. I was like, oh, it's so cute.
And then he immediately eats the card.
And they're like, no, don't give it to you. So let's see. Andrew has Priest and Warlock left. Rod has Paladin and Priest.
We're going to see the Paladin again, the Dragon Paladin. I'm excited.
Maybe we'll see the Priest mirror match, both of
And
Camilla.
the Priest... Chameleon, please? Cross fingers for Chameleon?
So here we go. I think it should be right now. Yeah, I fixed it. See, guys, look, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we have an Inner Fire Priest that Andrew's going to be piloting. And we got the Dragon Paladin again for Rod.
Brilliant. Holy light.
Everyone's favorite Magushan Warden. Just,
Deathwing in hand!
man, he's a big, big boy, too. Happy Ghoul again being represented by Andrew. This is going to be good. And in a Priest, you can actually play it.
I think he's thinking to himself, I know why this is in the deck.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
it's the perfect card.
Absolutely, it's too good. He gets to
Once
get the
again,
card builder.
Cathedral Gargoyle is going to get all of the Divine Shield.
Look at that value. Ooh. He's going to get that Happy Ghoul out here, I'm sure. Oh, wait, no, it has to be on your own self, huh? Lame. Card's bad. I'm just kidding.
Your hero was healed this turn. You're right. I was excited there for a second.
know,
I was like, this is going to be such an awesome play.
This
No.
is how much Happy Ghoul is just riddling the ladder.
This is interesting. He's going to trade with Sword of Justice. I'm thinking maybe because he wants to play Marshdrake next turn and he needs something to knock off the little 2/1.
Yeah, it's super possible. Plus, priests, they're scary with drawing a bunch of cards, playing a bunch of spells, so I kind of like it.
It is true. I mean, he does know what he's put in the deck.
Ooh, that's going to protect the Marshdrake. Or what is it?
Oh,
the
that's
Drake Slayer.
true. What can he do? Put out a big dragon.
And here we know that Rod has the Aldor Peacekeeper. So if we do just see a huge Divine Shield Inner Fire here, I mean, which would be huge, do you just go for it if you're Andrew?
Well, that's the thing,
That's
right? Because he
14
will at
damage.
least still get the damage in, right?
That's
like even if it
14.
gets muted next turn, he'll still get 14 damage to face.
I think you go for it. Like, that's
Yeah,
representing
absolutely.
lethal. Like, you have to. Like, all right, you either have a silence for it or not. I got lethal.
I mean,
Here
he
we
does
see
know what he's put in the deck, so he knows that Rod has 2 Eldor Peacekeepers. He's just hoping he doesn't have them in hand.
And it's still a 114. Like, that guy's got a big butt.
It's gonna take a lot to get through, this is true.
It'll buy him a couple turns. Shadow Visions. Or
A golden I am all sorts of jealous right now.
Oh man, that inner fire again. Do you just make him have to have it again? That you could push 10 damage? I kind of like
Yeah,
that.
that's the best choice out of those three. Like, I didn't like the other two at all.
Yeah, just smash him for 10. Go face. You have the
Oh
Shadow
my
Reaper
gosh,
Anduin in hand.
that's beautiful. It's so brave.
I love it.
Such
I
an
love
aggressive
it.
priest.
Andrew's aggroing. Let's go. And here we
And
see
he still has to get
mean
through
guy
that
Rod.
taunt.
Mean guy Rod can't let Andrew have fun with his 10-10.
Yeah, but he still can't trade very well to get through that.
Yeah, he does have kind of duty trades here, but
I mean, those are not fun trades. He's setting up for next turn, but he wasn't able to get any face damage in at all. So if Andrew is able to get anything to his face...
and Rod has a ton. Oh, that top
Oh,
deck Psychic
Psychic
Scream. That's pretty disgusting.
This makes his previous choices just, like, look really, really good.
And here we see Andrew's cheating. He stacked his deck. Rod's only at 8 or 4, and this Shadow Reaper Anduin's gonna put in some work.
Yeah, when I saw Valinir, I was like, if that was on the opposite side of the board, that'd be lethal.
The light has betrayed me.
And he's gonna go for Shadow Reaper Anduin to get
Yeah.
in the last. Yeah, and I don't see any healing on this side of the board.
No, and we see
that
that's gonna
Is
be.
gonna be it, I believe.
Yep. That was crazy. Shadow Reaper Anduin, still an oppressive card. As long as he knows how to count, do his math. Oh, we didn't get to see Chameleos. You gotta kill him with the Chameleos, right?
Oh, is he gonna? No, it is right, just Chameleos, right?
Yeah. Or he
You
can do-
actually get to see Chameleos,
There he
which
is.
is himself.
That never happens.
Holy light.
There we go.
I was asking to see Chameleos, and it wasn't quite in the way that I expected, but it works.
It does work. So now we see Andrew is up 2 to Rod with 1. That was a crazy game.
But Rod's got to feel good, right? Because he's the one who built the deck.
Yeah, that's actually true. So if your opponent wins, do you win?
You both win either way.
No matter what, you both win. I like it. Like, I did such good deck building. I love it. So
Yep.
let's see. Rod,
Props to me for being such a great deck builder.
I built the best decks that won. So we know Andrew's going to be playing the Meat Wagon Warlock. Rod has Priest and Paladin still to get through.
Let's see. What do you think is a better matchup? Priest or Paladin against the Warlock?
I think you go... I mean, you have to win with both. So maybe you try to go with the Priest because you have Psychic Screams to kind of deal with the Meat Wagon shenanigans.
Should I tell them to go?
Yeah, they should be good to go.
Okay. I think this is the most amazing way to play. And I just respect both of them for deciding to do
I
this
know, I
for
love
the
it.
fun of it and for the spectators.
I'd love to see more tournaments just in general like this. It's really a cool idea.
It's such a good idea. It puts you at such a weird angle because you don't know your own deck that you're playing, so
Exactly.
that's a disadvantage. But then you do know the deck that your opponent's playing,
Yeah.
so that gives...
That gives you the advantage there. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
So Rod did go with the Priest, which I like this. You have to expect your deck has Psychic Screams in it.
Yeah.
You just have to hope.
2 Twilight Acolytes in hand. That's great.
He does have the Durgan.
Temporis!
This deck does have Temporis, as we see here. Everyone's dragon staple Temporis. I love it.
Do you think we'll see it played? What are the odds?
Oh, I so hope so. That would be the best. So one thing for anyone unfamiliar with this Meat Wagon Warlock deck is you can actually mill their deck with the Gnome Feratus once you have the Glinda. And with the Glinda and the Summoning Portal out, the Gnome Feratus, you can just play a bunch of 1-cost Gnome Feratus.
Right, because it gives her echo.
Yep,
and
which
you
is
just
pretty
keep playing it.
gross.
Yeah, it's true. But it's so mean.
It is mean. But he's not going to go light on Rod here. I like the play of heal your opponent with Earthen Ring and then hit him.
I think the first game kind of set the tone for the whole series. The way
Yeah.
that Rod Johnson was so aggressive, Andrew was like, okay, is that how we're doing it? All right then. And then it's just been like face battle ever since.
Yeah, you know, Rod's just, he's not going for it. He doesn't even care. Oh, let's get that meat wagon out. Let's do it.
And I think he chose Priest because he wanted to see all of the decks. You
Oh,
know, have them
absolutely.
all featured, get a good look at all of them. So he can clear with Dustbreaker.
But then he does have the summoning portal to deal with, is the scary part.
This is true. He knows what's next.
So I like this. Just heal up your girl, get another card. Ooh, the pain's really
That's
good.
gonna deal with Summoning Portal. Or not.
Well, now he doesn't have a way to kill his own meat wagon, though, which is pretty good.
This is true.
We know he has Hellfire, but, like, that's a pretty good play from Rod. Just kind of hope he doesn't have a way to do it.
He's
So-
looking at Devour Mind. So am I.
Devour
Copy 3
Mind.
cards in your opponent's deck and add them to your hand.
I love it.
That
Underplayed.
would really feel his hand, though, and that would be all he would do for that turn.
Shadow Vision's good here, too. Here you could Twilight Acolyte the 1/4. That seems good. This is kind of a interesting spot to be in if you're Rod. You could... Do you want to draw another card here? You have so many in your hand. Do you want to try and see what you can dig with Shadow Visions first?
Yeah, if you put out Cobalt Scalebane, which is what I would do, then he's going to trade his Meat Wagon into it and then get his Summoning Portal, which he wants. But you also, like, eventually have to have a board. You can't be afraid of the Meat Wagon forever.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Twisting Nether. That's a card we don't see enough anymore.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of the meta, they had some in the Control Ren decks, I think.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in Control. Warlock. It's a pretty good play. Clear the board. You keep your meat wagon on. Keep it online. And the thing is, Andrew doesn't have a ton to do with the Summoning Portal once it comes out. That's kind of the bummer.
Yeah, that Doomguard is kind of... He really doesn't want to risk throwing away Blood Reaver Gul'dan or his Void Lord, so I think it's going to stick in his hand for a bit.
Here, you can heal yourself. Get that Happy Ghoul out there. Love it. Love it.
Happy Ghoul every game.
If we just get Happy Ghoul every game, you can't lose, right?
See, that can all disappear to Duskbreaker. Which is going to happen.
Yep. You could... There's not a lot. You could play this with a Happy Ghoul.
Heal your face and
freezies.
put Happy Ghoul out.
Oh man, we had the Happy Ghoul mirror match going on. Now what's crazy with the Summoning Portal is Andrew can play just a Void Lord. If
He picks up Glinda Crowskin.
hopefully we can see some crazy gross stuff to do with her.
Well, he's got a Taunt Protector behind.
So let's see, what minions can he get? He can get the Sea Giants and the Mountain Giants with her. Sea Giants is what the one you want. A bunch of Wrens potentially. Shroom Brewers. Earthen Ring Farseers. Gnome Feratu is a good one too. If you could draw any of those to get Echo.
If he played Temporis, what is the worst that Andrew could do?
Kill him.
Yeah, but honestly, Warlock... no.
He does have that
doesn't
Summoning
have a whole lot
Portal,
of
though.
burst damage except for Doomguard.
But if he knows he could... Ooh.
I wonder.
And then what? Take it away with Twilight
I
Acolyte.
like that. Get a 9/4. It's pretty hot. You don't have a...
I like the play. It's pretty
great.
sneaky.
Oh. Death would have been nice earlier. one
Yeah.
mana ago. Yeah, the scary thing is since Andrew has that Summoning Portal, if he played Temporis, like, he might be able to Glinda, fill his board with Sea Giants, and just kill him.
Yeah, you and I can see that his hand does not have any of those in it, but
Yep.
of course Rod has made the deck, so that's his fear.
Rod would
Wouldn't
know.
he have played it already, though?
Unless he's next leveling him.
I think I'd probably go for it and just play Temporis next turn.
I mean, that is the fun play, right?
Yes.
It's hard to turn that one down.
I wonder.
This is a tough turn. Because you could just play out the Glinda and then hope she lives and maybe have a good turn next turn. I wonder if he's thinking about Hellfiring here.
Hellfire is what I was thinking. It makes his summoning portal quite low. But right now he doesn't really have anything that makes it good. I mean, Glinda and Doomguard is not what you want. It's just going to discard all the cards in your hand.
Thinking he might go for it. I mean, you get 3 taunts to protect it, which isn't terrible. No, it just goes past. That's not bad.
Chameleos!
Ooh, and it's a gold Chameleos.
Oh my goodness. It
Look how
changes
cute
color.
he is.
Can you see it? It's changing
Oh,
color.
I might have to go make a gold one right after this stream.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm so happy I got to see
He's
it.
got a lot of thought steals in hand. He has his own meat wagon or summoning portal.
Put the summoning portal down. Yes, there we
He's
go.
summoning portal Temporis. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
right? What's
he's
the
picking up
worst
the
that
card.
could happen?
He's picking up Temporis. Oh, he might
Do
make
some
our dreams
shading
come true.
first.
Oh, that would just be the best.
Oh, come on.
right?
Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, Rod, do it! And he
Yes,
plays
Rod!
the Temporis.
He plays for the people.
Local hero Rod Johnson plays Temporis, now in the news. Oh, and he picked up the Sea Giant too. That's the
Oh,
play
no,
I was
the
talking
last
about.
one.
So that just gives
Okay,
him
so
actual
I'm going to
lethal.
see what you were talking about then here, because
So
my
if he
mind
plays
has
the
not been able to
Glinda,
grasp.
he can play unlimited Sea Giants because they're going to keep going down by 1 each turn. And then he
And
can
then the
just
next
kill.
turn he gets to attack with them.
Oh,
No, what?
he misses it. Interesting.
And then the next turn he
Yeah, because
doesn't
since he
do
has 2
it.
turns, he could kill him the next turn.
Is Andrew not seeing what you have seen?
And, and if he's never played the deck, I guess that would make sense. He just doesn't see the hotness.
Yeah, that might be it.
So Rod
Because
here,
I honestly didn't understand what you were saying until it
Until
took
the
me a
cards
bit for my brain
align,
to
yep.
catch up.
It-
Yeah, Psychic Scream that thing. I feel so
yeah,
sad
that's
for
not bad.
Temporis,
You
though.
kind of want to keep the Psychic Screams, but ooh, you get a Rin though. That's not bad.
And a sea giant out of Chameleos.
So you kind of, I like Chameleos so much. It gives you good information of what's going on.
Right, which honestly, he now knows what was against him when he cast Temporis.
Yep, exactly.
Quite what was planned.
We'll definitely have to remember to ask Andrew about this in the post-game interview. Got a big boy out there.
What has he got? Oh, he picked up a Shadow Word Death.
What does
I mean,
he
that's
get?
gonna deal
Oh,
with that
he
right
gets
quick.
a Doom Guard out of this. That's actually so. He's
Is he
saying,
gonna
"Who's
cast-
the Q block now?"
It'll change though, right? Oh no, he has one. I was looking at the one created by Chameleos because by the next turn it's probably going to change into something else.
But he has. I mean, who knows? Andrew has a couple Doom Guards, so. So let's see if he casts the Summoning Portal. He's just gonna play one out.
Demons are hard to find.
Yeah, and he got the Doom Guard.
Just how does it feel as a warlock to see all your own cards play against you?
Psychic Scream's a good pick here. I took Devour Mine. That's reasonable too. Get more stuff. Another Skull of the Minari, sure. And Rod feels pretty comfortable in the driving seat here.
And Andrew's got to feel good because the deck that he made is beating him in the face.
And Rod, no respect. No respect for the Summoning Portal. So if Andrew sees it here, he could go with it. Make a bunch of dudes, but he's still dead.
He needs to beautiful mind it.
What about, do you like Gul'dan here? You get your Taunt Boys back.
This is true.
And your Sea Giant's free.
Does he have any? Yeah.
I kind of like not playing the Sea Giant here, though. Just because you could do it with Glinda next turn.
Now, if Chameleos turned into Twisting Nether, no, it did not.
Here's where we see if Rod would have taken that Psychic Scream. It just would have gotten him. Got him. All right, so what do we got here? A couple Mountain Giants.
He has a
Happy Ghoul,
Duskbreaker, so I think he's clearing up to
Yeah.
clear up.
which isn't bad.
Yeah.
Now, do you think he's going to trade the 5/7 into the 8/8?
If he's Rod, no, he's going face.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't even care. He's like, you know what? You gotta get through my taunt first. That is 8 damage, though. Do you leave it on the board?
He has a lot of life. He has 23 life right now.
It's true.
No, he's gonna
Oh.
respect it.
And he does.
He does trade.
Which I like that.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Heal up your boy. Say go. Ooh, and then we see a Rin from Andrew. So
It's a Rin off.
he can make... He can't make 2 Rins, which is kind of a bummer. You always want to be able to make more Rins.
More Rins are better than one.
Right? Just hit his face. Come on, Andrew. Hit his face so he has less life. Let's do it. You got a taunt up. All right. So here... And Nor's Damu. How do you feel about Windmill Slam Nor's Damu?
To make that clock tick faster, they have been taking a lot of time on each of their turns. But I think he just wants to get these mountain giants out.
I mean, less fun, but probably better.
Yeah. Just be like, you can't ignore this. You're going to have to do something. Do you think he twisting nethers?
Probably you can hit with all your guys, Twisting Nether, and then hit with your hero power. It's a lot of pressure. You can't
Yeah,
leave
and
all
he
those
did
alive.
kind of empty out his hand, right? So what is really left?
Because
That's
otherwise
big,
you're just
big threats.
Yeah, otherwise you're just kind of dead.
Yeah.
I like it. He loses his other summoning portal, which is a bummer, but
I kind of feel like Rod Johnson saw through Camilleos what Andrew had and knew that he wasn't using the summoning
King
portal for its intended
Togwaggle.
purpose. Togwaggle.
is this the Togwaggle Tempura combo? Is he gonna get a big meat wagon?
Heel face, get free, Happy Ghoul.
Yeah, or you can get a big old meat wagon. So the meat wagon, actually, that's really good with that, with the Cobalt Scalebane, because it would summon something that costs less than its attack. So it'd be less than 4. It's not terrible. But this is a lot of pressure. I like it. Ooh, Happy Ghoul with the Gul'dan hero power, pretty good.
You're right. I was trying to think back into his deck if there was anything that was that low. But if Cobalt Scalebane buffs it up, then he doesn't have to worry about that.
But he also doesn't know what minions are in his own deck.
Yes.
This
Out
tournament
comes
is great.
Doomsayer. The entire board is gone.
And this is so much healing too. This is gonna be hard for Rod to chew back through. And a 3/3 to boot.
He is a priest.
That's true, but he's a priest playing with King Togwaggle and Nostamu.
And Archbishop Benedictus.
My master will return.
I love that. You want to get some demons for your Skolominari that you have.
Wow.
That's lethal.
Not quite what we
Yep.
planned. Nicely done.
And we see Andrew's gonna take it. Oh yeah, you play that for good measure.
That's a great animation with all those crows flying in.
Oh, she's one of my favorite cards. Love her to death. So it looks like we learned that Rod is the better deck builder, but Andrew's still just gonna take it.
Andrew's good at playing decks that he's never seen before and has no experience with.
So we have Andrew here with the winner. Pew! And unfortunately, Rod, he's gonna take the loser crown. Man, that was a good series though.
Yeah,
liked it a lot.
I couldn't have asked for a better matchup. Those decks were just fun and crazy, and you and I had no idea what was coming out of the deck next.
I know, and the funniest part is neither did they.
Yes.
Do we want to get them on an audio call for a post-game interview?
Yes,
If they're-
absolutely. Do they know?
Yeah, if not, whatever. Post-game interview. We can just throw them in.
Yes,
a
Andrew
Discord
is
call.
down. So let's
know.
get him in.
Should just be able to add him to our call, I think.
Yes.
Cool.
Are you friends with him?
Yeah, but if I add him, your face is gonna go away. Unless, are we gonna try and get a video with them?
That's okay if my face goes away. We
Your
just need the
face.
audio. That's the most important part.
All right, let me see if I can add them to this call. Hold on, I'm gonna go to this screen because I'm super professional. All right, let's go. Add. How do I add people? I'm so good at Discord.
Andrew is living.
I just don't know how to add people here.
Let me see. That's a good question, honestly.
I'm so bad at Discord. I don't know why people let me do things. Oh, wait,
Okay,
here,
have
add
patience
friends.
with us. We're
Add friends.
figuring this out.
Andrew and where's Rod? His name starts with an R. I'm learning my alphabet right now. So LMNOPQR odd. Rod Johnson. Create. All right, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect.
So,
All right.
Hey.
I have to say before we start that I
Yes?
realized the second I played Archbishop Benedictus, I needed to play the dragon. But Andrew hit my weakness, and he had Archbishop Benedictus, and I got very excited. And it went down.
It is very good. It is very good.
Everything you did made us very happy, especially playing Temporis. We were all rooting for you. We were going, play it, do it.
Yeah,
so
it was.
happy you
it was
did it.
great.
At that point, it was only about entertaining everyone, and I was like, I gotta play this Temporis. And
It was good.
there was a Temporis in Andrew's deck too, and I don't know if you saw it. And
There was? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He's so good.
So can you tell me, Andrew, kind of what you were thinking when you were making these decks that represented Rod?
Sure, it's
Well,
crazy.
Dirty Rod is obvious, right? So, and it was so ironic. I was thinking right when we started that game, oh, that wasn't fair to him at all that I just put Rat Trap in his deck and no other traps. And then, of course, I trigger it accidentally. So
Yeah.
it was totally fine anyway.
We were
That's even
talking about
funnier,
that at the
dude.
start too. We're like, Rat Trap, interesting. And then we're like, this is actually going to give him lethal.
I was trying to think of all of the beasts that like roam in the sewers and the underground. So that's the Dirty Rod. They
good theme.
gang up and they just overwhelm you.
We had to look up Sewer Crawler because neither one of us knew what the card was or what it did when we were looking at the deck list, and that was amazing.
We're like, what even is this? Okay, perfect, great. Sewer crawling. So we were, Lore Master Eve and I, we were saying, so Andrew, you won, so congratulations.
Thank you.
What does
Appreciate
that say? I think that says that Rod is maybe the better deck builder because he built the
it.
winning
I
decks.
think so. Absolutely.
Which is
So yeah, we were saying that you both come out winners, one for being the better deck builder and the other for being the better player of unknown decks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I like that a lot.
so everyone wins here.
That dragon deck, I was like, this could be dangerous if it goes badly, and it went badly, and it went badly very quickly. I'm sitting there going, I'm like, and that's why I threw the what do you call it, that Andrew destroyed me with, the 1/7, and I'm like, this is goofy, and it'll fit in there, and it's not one of those
Sean.
cards that gets. I mean, there was a Steam bot in there for you too, Andrew.
Oh, I missed him.
Yeah, Magashan Warden hitting for 14. He's a
Yeah.
big boy.
On what, turn 5 or something like that?
It
The
was-
most aggressive priest I've seen in a long time. It was glorious.
it was sitting there, and it was there was a lady in white in there. There was
Yeah.
insanity in there.
And all
so-
sorts of fun. Jeez.
Yeah, we had the Chameleos in both of them. There was injured
Happy
Blade
goals.
Masters, Steam
Happy
Bot.
goals for days.
Happy goals all over.
There was a reoccurring theme through those three decks that was
Yeah.
Happy Goals in all three of them, and I don't know if the whole Happy Hearthstone and whatnot, and
Totally.
happy about everything.
I thought about putting Togwaggle in every deck, but I was like, I don't know that he's going to have a chance at all if I do that. So
You got to
I'll
make
do
it actually
once.
playable somewhat.
Exactly.
I drew Cogwaggle at the very end of that last game.
hmm
Oh, bummer.
I want to play him, but it was like two whatever, and I really wanted Meatwagon combos for you, and that's why
Holy cow.
the summoning portals were there and all
Yeah.
that shit. And I was just like,
You want to talk about a deck I have no clue what I'm doing with?
Yeah, I
That
was
is it.
so I was mentioning that on stream. If that was a deck you'd played or not, there was a turn where you actually could, when Rod played Temporis, you actually could have killed him that next turn.
For real?
Yeah, if you would have played the Glinda and then you had a Sea Giant, the next Sea Giants would all cost 1, and
Oh
you could have
my
filled the board with Sea
gosh.
Giants,
That's
and then
brilliant.
just domed him with 4 or 5 Sea
Since
Giants.
you had 2 turns, you would have had the next turn all of the
Wow.
sea giants hitting face.
That would have been ultimate memes, I think.
So
It's
that
cool.
deck has 2 win conditions, right? One is Sea Giants,
Hmm.
and then the other, which I thought would have been hysterical, also was running a whole crap ton of the 2/3s that discard
The
cards.
Nosferatus.
Yeah.
No
Oh.
Feratus, right? You use that with Glinda Crowskin as well, and make the other player discard their entire deck.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
that
was-
that's a deck I've actually laddered a bunch with a couple months ago, and
Really?
it's a hoot. You get to play the what is the taunt guy that has Echo already? I don't know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the 2/3 taunt.
The Phantom Militia.
Yeah, you get to play just a ton of those because they're like 1 mana with the summoning portal out. It's a
Oh,
cool deck.
jeez.
It's fun.
Well, that's on me for not watching your stream then. So I need to make that a higher priority.
So I did have to tell you, there was a whole story for all of Andrew's decks because that was what it went out to be. So the first deck, the priest deck, was the Lady in White. So it was like that was Andrew meeting his wife because I know how Andrew
Aw.
loves his wife. And
Oh,
so
I
that's
do.
all
sweet.
these cute and cuddly things. And then the second, the Hunter deck was recruiting because Andrew recruited his kid and he recruited his baby and his dog. You have a dog, right? So it was,
I do, yeah.
He recruited that dog.
The third deck, because of the summoning portals, it's all Andrew's friends because everybody loves Andrew.
Oh.
There's everyone. So that's what that was. There was shenanigans everywhere. It was like a running theme throughout that everything.
You really are the winner here, Rad.
I liked when you
Well,
guys
it ain't winning games. I'll tell you that.
when you guys sent me the deck list for everything, the names you had for everything, all the decks, they're pretty comical.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and the Paladin, obviously, like Rod loves Paladin, but when he came on the Happy Hearthstone, we called that episode the Rod of Justice because he was pissed and he was ready to take out anybody who gets in. It's just true of him.
Yeah.
Like he will stand up for what's right and he will kill anybody who gets in his way. So
And he
That
did. He
was-
definitely did that with the deck. He smashed some face. Just
that was so close.
hit him in the face every time.
That I was sitting there. I was like, I needed 2 hits. Or 3 hits.
3
or whatever
hits.
It was.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
yeah, I got 2 of them, and I'm like, no.
It was definitely the right play. I think we all would have went for it.
We were counting. We were like, "That's 1. That's 2.
Yeah.
Ah."
Didn't get there.
There's a reoccurring thing that I was like, this is the only way I win this game, and I'm like, and it's not gonna happen. It was the little bits of healing. Those Earthen Ring Farseers helped a lot in all
Mhm.
3 of those matches because he got a little bits of healing, and then I put like some of those busted cards in the game in those decks, like the Gul'dan and everything like that.
Mhm.
So it was. I mean, it worked out well for him, and it was fun and entertaining. That's all the point of that was, right? So
For sure.
Yes.
It was really good. I know when Rod, when you went and played the Tempuris, I know myself, Lore Master Eve, and all of Twitch chat, I'm sure, were cheering you on for that. We're like, you gotta do it.
there's Daniel Stormrage, and I had a thing where I give him crap because I was on a show before the set came out with Temporis, and he was like, Temporis is good, and it's like the sleeper card, and so I give him crap all the time. And then so that card was sitting there, and I'm like, I have to play this. There was a certain like responsibility on my part that I had to play that card at that point. So
There was.
We are so happy you did.
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely fun though. I'd like to see more tournaments like this because it's kind of cool. Like you don't know what's in your deck, but you know you have perfect information on your opponent. It's kind of cool.
That really was an interesting dynamic. There were certain points where I was like, wait, how much healing does he have? Wait, I should know that.
Yeah.
Crap, I didn't do my homework on my own deck.
This is what, like, when you had the Divine Shield or the Inner Fire Priest, I was
Mhm.
like, he knows because he put 2 Aldor Peacekeepers in that deck and gave it to Rod. So he
Definitely.
knows there's a possibility what's going to happen next.
Yeah, that was one
Which
of those
made it
moments where I
such
was
an
like, oops.
interesting dynamic.
When you can't just like not hit him for 14. like,
Exactly. I was
Right.
when
like,
the
I'm
stars
just
align.
gonna make him have it.
Yeah.
It's
I was
beautiful.
like, that's the same thing happened to me. I altered Peacekeeper the first one, and I was like, and I am sure he has another Inner Fire. And guess what? He had another Inner Fire.
Oof.
Yep, exactly.
He had played one, what do you call it, at that point? The 2 mana go find a spell, and I'm like, Yeah, this is not gonna work out well for the home
Shadow
team.
Visions. Yeah.
Shadow
Yep.
Visions. I'm so bad with names of cards, and so
Or
I
the
gotta
unsung
tell you,
hero.
chat is asking for your deck lists.
Yeah, I
They
made a
want to see them, so if you post them, you'll make
We
a
can
lot
do
of
that.
people
Do.
very happy.
I made a graphic
sure.
with both the deck lists. I can post it after the
Oh,
after the
perfect.
tournament.
Do
That's
that, man.
great.
I'll
Yeah.
post that up.
That's great.
yeah, it was. I wanted meta, but not meta at the same. Like the Hunter deck had Emerus on the top end. It had like
Oh,
when there was like when you started cloning Swamp King Dreads, I was like, this is the funniest shit ever. But like it was sitting there, and like I wanted to throw things at. There was a Professor Putricide in that deck.
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah, I saw
that's
that.
crazy.
I had the low end secret package, so it was like it was a freezing. So most of those decks run like if they run secrets, they run the two explosives and two wandering monsters, and I ended up playing the freezing too because it was I just wanted to be I thought it'd be cool to get Putricide going.
I also saw you put in a Dollmaster Dorian was in the deck. I was hoping
Yep.
to see.
Nice.
See, the thing with that was I was hoping that if he got that off, he could pull one of the what do you call it, the 7-mana 3/3 that summons an 8-drop as a death.
Silver
The
Vanguard.
Yeah,
Silver Vanguard, yeah.
So that's what I was hoping with that, and there was other stuff that was kind of interesting on concept with that. So
Yeah. Definitely entertaining though.
yeah, so that was the point.
I definitely owe you a drink, Rod, at some point.
Well, guys, that was definitely entertaining. I had a blast. Great job, Rod. Great job, Andrew. You're the new champion of tonight. So congratulations.
Thanks. One, thank you, Mailman and Eve for being the casters. The
anytime.
the castest with the mostest. That doesn't work.
We'll go
Never
with
mind.
it. Yeah, no, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
Rappers can do it, so can you. Sure.
Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Good.
Thank you so much for doing this, for deciding to do this really cool theme thing, because we had so much fun with it, and chat was having so much fun with it. Like, you gave a lot of joy to a lot of people tonight.
It's definitely
That's-
a blast.
That's why we're here.
Yep, that was the point of everything. So
It worked brilliantly.
It
Good
was
job.
definitely a good time. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Everyone who watched this amazing tournament. Any last words for you guys, Rod, Andrew?
We're good.
I'm
Sweet.
good. I'm ready to go to Mexico in the morning.
Yeah, you have a
Get
trip
outta
to
here,
go
man.
to.
Mexico.
Travel safe. Lore Master Eve, thank you for casting with me. It was a blast.
Thank you as well. It was a blast.
But yeah, we're going to get out of here. I'll play some sweet outro music, and you guys all have a good night. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, brother, what you thinking? Leave that on record spinning. You feel the rhythm going.